In this video, we're going to go over how to stand up in the guard, both stepping up and popping up.
This is like a real basic way to learn it. And I like this too. I personally love to grab the belt and stand up because it's so simple. I like the most basic versions of things. So I push this up, I'm shoving this up towards his chest, scooching back a little bit. I'm applying pressure on his ankles. Hold your legs tight. I'm putting pressure, you feel that? Okay, now when I step up, my head, I want it to go up, straight up as much as possible, straight up. The tendency is for us to want to lean forward, lean on the person. Yeah, that's normal, but we don't want to do that. So I want to step up, head up, so I'm in decent posture. Okay, then I put my weight on my hands and my foot, stand up, butt low. Now I'm going to pop up, off the hips. Yeah, I got it. And then I can do whatever pass I want. I step up with my foot, not too far out here. Closer to his body. You don't want it too close. You don't want it too far away. If I step up too far away, which is easier, it's easy to step up far. When you step up far, it's harder to get the other leg up. And now I'm doing the splits. And I have no forward and backward. Down, back, balls of the feet. One. I put my weight on this leg and on my hands. I lean slightly this way, not this way. This is the way he wants to sweep me. So I lean this way, second foot, butt low, stand up tall. Okay, so here, and they're both good. Generally, I mean, sometimes people say like smaller people tend to like to pop up, you know, and bigger people like to step up, and there's some truth to that in my experience, but you can do either, whichever you prefer. And I recommend you just do one of them and do it all the time, because they're interchangeable. It's just popping up works better for some people, stepping up works better for other people. Whether you're slower or fast or got flexible hips or not, that kind of determines that kind of thing, right? So pop up, everything's the same, starts the same, I just walk back, I'm in that same position, and then with my head up, I'm gonna pop up to this position, okay? And as soon as my feet hit the ground, I step right back. A great time to pop up, fake the person out is go here and I go to grab his sleeve, and he's doing that stuff. Good. You know what I mean? Fake him out a little bit. So he's pulling his hands away from you when you pop up. Because when you pop up, you definitely don't want to pull on my lapel two hands. Don't pop up here. This is a bad idea. You understand? Yeah, I'm gonna go flying. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna demo. Make your highlight reel. Okay, so you don't want the person holding you. But just, it's important to time things. When I hop, I'm just hopping like a frog, like a leapfrog, and I'm trying to bring my feet kind of towards his armpits. There's like a sweet spot where it feels perfect, where I'm perfectly on balance. If I don't hop forward enough, you'll feel it. If you hop too far, you'll feel it. You can go back. Posture, look straight ahead. I'm on the balls of my feet. Pop up, step back. If he grabs my heel, kick out. Ooh, I kicked you. If he grabs both, okay?
Stepping up and popping up are both really simple, basic ways to stand up in the guard. A lot of people are taught to grab a sleeve when you stand up, and that is correct, and it's good technique. It's also safer, but the downside of grabbing a sleeve when you stand up is that it's harder for a lot of beginners in particular to accomplish. So there's more risk when you stand up without grabbing an arm first, but it's also easier to do. So that's sort of the trade-off. You're more likely to get up, but the drawback is as soon as you get up, there's a lot more sweeps and things that can happen. So like everything in Jiu-Jitsu, there's pros and cons. If you have trouble standing up with an arm, just try popping up without it and just kind of put yourself in the fire and then learn how to deal with those sweeps and the attacks that they have, because that's the only way to really get good at that.